you're live on YouTube. Leia, you're literally live on YouTube right now. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you seriously just going to ignore your people? Leia, the people want to see you. Miss. Leia, you are literally at this moment live on YouTube. The people want to see you, Leia. I'm sorry, everyone. She's being super uncooperative. I told her that the people wanted to see Leia, and she said, boring. And she's tuning all of you out. So I apologize. Hang on. Let me hook my tripod up. Okay, never mind. Screw the tripod. Hey, everyone. Happy day. What day is it? Where are you? Where in the world are you? Hey, pretty girl Leia. Love from England. Thank you, Yasmin. Thank you. I just posted a video. I say just like an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago, on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. And I have not posted on YouTube yet because I had trouble exporting it in horizontal fashion. So I've had so many technical difficulties in the last couple of days. So how's everybody doing? Fill me in. What's new? How's life? How are you guys? Hey, Lauren. Thanks for saying hi. Leia, Catherine said hi. I have not tried offering a kitty, Jessica. No. I love you guys so much. I have a Husky too, and he also loves the DuckTales theme song. Oh, that's really cute, CC. That's really cute. I love that. Grayson says hello from Kentucky. Hello, Grayson, from North Seattle. I hope you, Archer, and Leia are doing awesome. Love your guys' relationship. Thanks for sharing with us. No, thank you, Autumn. Thank you for watching. His name is Cosmo. Cosmo's a great name. Cosmo's a great name. Hey, Melissa. How are we holding up, everyone? I absolutely adore Leia and Archer. Honestly, my girls know I'm obsessed with your Huskies. It's 11:31 p.m. here in England. I'm in bed watching Leia. Thank you, Yasmin. I actually was just texting with my uncle who's in England. He's in Warrington. My dad's from Warrington. Penketh, specifically, if you're familiar with the region. Hello from Phoenix. Hello, Christina. It's all women here, LOL. Well, you know, I don't know what to tell you, Sonia. Where were you all when I was in high school? GamerHack says, your videos made me think of getting a Husky. Then I remember I live in an apartment building. I actually lived in an apartment building when I first got Leia. And we lived there. We brought Leia home in April, and we moved out in August. And like 4 months was like it. I was just like, yeah, we need a house. This really made my day being able to talk to you because I just broke my arm and rib. Getting to see Leia live is perfect. Cece, oh my God. I'm so sorry. I live about 30 minutes away from Warrington. Lauren, I spent so much time there growing up. Where are you? Are you like, which 30 minutes, you know? Are you like Chester 30 minutes, or are you the Lake District's a little bit more than 30 minutes, isn't it? I don't know. Oh, wow. I'm in Yorkshire up north. Pretty girl Leia. She's absolutely adorable. Thank you. I think so, too. What did we do to deserve this live? We must have been very good. Well, Melissa, honestly, it's just that, my... Liverpool. I think Liverpool is closer than 30 minutes to Warrington. Hi, Archer. Archer, the people want to come say hi. Melissa, to answer your question, I've just been crazy busy with work the past few months, and I finally got it into a manageable spot. Archer, you don't want to say hi to the people? He has no interest in being on the live right now. Leia, I'm going to go bother your brother. You continue to nap here, okay? Let's go bother Archer. Bug, 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 bug. Hi, handsome. Hi, handsome boy Archer. You're live on YouTube right now. To millions of people, actually, that's not true. There's only 97 people here. That's still a good amount of people. That's still a good amount of people, mister. She is wearing her gay bandana. Thank you, Kenobi-1. Am I single? No, Sonia, I'm not. Thank you for asking. Archer is so lean bone structure than Leia. Actually, well, Leia is much lighter than Archer is, significantly. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, airplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo. Every day they're out there making DuckTales. What's that from, Sai? Is that from something, or did you just come up with that? Archer is the token straight friend. No need to be so rude to him. He's such a good boy. Is Leia getting her X-ray soon? No, she has a vet appointment next week. I don't know that she's getting an X-ray. I just sort of suspect I'm going to be like, hey, I'm worried about her knee. And they're going to be like, cool, let's give her an X-ray. So, does Archer have any relationships? No, he doesn't have any specific relationships, though. But he does get very excited if we're, like, at the dog park and there's like a tiny girl dog. That's what he gets really excited for. So I'm talking, like, Chihuahuas. I'm talking, like, Dachshunds. Like, that's that's what gets him super excited. But he's not like Leia in terms where, like, Leia will pull me in directions on the walk because she's like, I want to walk past this one house which has this one dog. So Archer looking everywhere but the camera. Yeah, to be fair, you know, he's got light eyes and the sun's kind of behind me. Yeah, Shih Tzus, yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah. Have y'all as entertainment while I make Pride bracelets for the Pride festivals this weekend in D.C. Oh, that's awesome. PBG, you know, I lived in D.C. for 10 years. I lived in Logan Circle. I lived on Q Street, 7 doors down from Le Diplomat. And the Pride Parade went up and down 14th and 13th. Yeah, I miss it. It was a lot of fun. I miss living in Logan Circle. I would move back to D.C. if I could. I'd move back tomorrow. I love D.C. I miss it. So anyway, have fun at the Pride Parade. I'm sorry I'm missing it. OMG, I love how you love your Huskies. Does both the Huskies know they are brother and sister? I've always wondered this. I'm pretty sure they do. I actually, like, when I first brought Archer home, I was kind of worried they were just like roommates for a couple of months. But no, they're really inseparable, the two of them. Now they do not like being apart from one another. Come on back. I would if I could, Melissa, but you know, I bought this house, have a mortgage on it, can't afford to sell it, get and move. That's kind of it. Also, my wife just, like, straight up does not want to leave Seattle ever, which is fine. I like it here. I love it here. I just miss DC. I miss living in the city. And, yeah. When you give them attention, do they prefer pets and scratches or do they get kisses? Yes, all of the above, Danielle. All of the above. Huh, Archer? BMW for life. Your invisible wife. Yeah, she exists. Or so I'm told. You can't meet her. She goes to a different school district in Canada. So you wouldn't know her. You definitely wouldn't know her. But it's a thing. I have a coworker out your way now. I'll be out to visit soon. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah. Hello. It's me. I'm your fan. I live Archer. It's so cute. I want to cuddle him so badly. You're married to your work. Conley, no, I would divorce my work if I could. Believe me, I would. It's just, you know, I got bills and debts. So between bills and debts, I gotta work. I'll be on Dubai next month, and I will be watching even while I'm getting married. Now, that's loyalty to the Huskies, don't you think so? I do, Yasmin, and congratulations. I've never been to Dubai. I've always wanted to go. Hello, Huskies. Hello. Hello, Capri. Does Archer bark? Cork, he does bark sometimes. He'll bark at Leia if she has something that he wants. Like if she's got a bone or something that he wants, he'll bark at her. And if he sees if there's like a raccoon on the fence, he'll definitely bark. He's actually got quite like a deep bark. He's gone under the bed now. I don't have a light. I don't have a light attached to my camera, so it's pretty dark. Actually, that's not bad. You can see him just fine. You're such a good boy, Bug. But it's difficult for me to stay in this position, so we're going to go back and bother Leia. So, I'm not violating his privacy. That's my bedroom, thank you very much. Hi, Leia. I'm here to bother you. He does bark at crows. Yeah, Abhishek, you're right. Hey, man, what's up? I haven't seen you in forever. How you doing? How's life? What's new? Fill me in. Haley, thank you so much for joining the channel and becoming a member. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. You did not have to do that. Welcome. That gives you access to the subscriber-only channel on the Discord server. Discord.gg/Siberian Derpskies. Yeah. Yasmin, they are. They're both fixed. So, no Archer and Leia babies. I'm sorry, everyone, but that's the way it goes. Archer looks like he's going to blow his coat soon. What do you do for grooming? They both have a grooming appointment on Saturday. Now, before you ask, I cannot film it. I'm not allowed to film it. They, like, take them in the back room, and that's it. They get groomed. So both of them are getting groomed. I'm very, very, very excited about it, especially for Leia. For Archer, I feel like they just need to, like, brush him out, blow him out, get rid of all this stuff. Yeah. Not bad, LOL. 2 more surgeries, cancer, blah, blah. We'll be back as a member next month. Well, I didn't ask that because I was like, you need to come back as a member. I asked that because I was worried about you. But, oof, 2 more surgeries. I'm sorry, man. If there's anything I can do to help, please DM me. Please let me know. I'm from the Philippines, by the way. Just said it. But I just say it again, haven't I? If you said it before, I missed it, but the chat's going by kind of quick. I swear Leia is more gay than me, and I am everything under the rainbow. Oh, Zolo, yeah. Yay, Jonathan is live. I am, Sky. I am. Do Leia and Archer tolerate loud noises? Yes. CC, they're really not bothered by loud noises. In fact, they will sleep on the deck during the fireworks during the 4th of July. They'll just be passed out. Don't care. Sarah Kane says, love you guys. Thanks so much for all your posts. No, thank you, Sarah. Sol V with a $1.99 super chat. Love your humor, videos, and adore Leia and Archer. That's really sweet of you, Sol. Thank you. Hi, Jonathan. Wow, Mr. Garrison, you butchered the spelling of my name. It is Jonathan. Now, I'm not going to fault you. That's fine. A lot of Jonathans spell the name very differently. I'm just telling you, I am Jonathan. Is this going to be a chill Archer and Leia stream? Yeah, this is it. This is the vibe. They're going to be like this for another hour, and then they're going to be monsters until, like, 1 a.m. You must live in a good neighborhood, as I've never seen Huskies sleeping outside after midnight. Don't you get worried that someone will steal them or bribe them? Well, my house is completely fenced in. I have security cameras. I've got locks on the gates. I have 2 gates that you have to get through. Both gates are 8 feet tall. Both gates are locked. Both gates have lights and cameras pointed at them. So, yeah. Haley, thank you for the £1.99 super chat, super thanks. I'm not sure what that is, but whatever it is, thank you, Haley. That's very sweet of you. You didn't have to do that. So anyway, long story short, it would be very hard for someone to break into my property at night without me knowing. And certainly the Huskies would let me know. I'd know very quickly. I have to get off the live stream, but I'm so happy I got to talk with you, Jonathan. I love Leia and Archer so much. Give them a head scratches for me. I will, CC. Thanks for hanging out. 144 people. That's a lot of people in a stream and a chat. Yeah, I'm not complaining. I mean, my thing says 196. So, you tell me. Thanks, Melissa. I did get an emotional support dog, so your Insta feed is going to be flooded with unbelievably cute pictures soon. Oh my God, Abhishek, send me a picture of your dog. Just imagining waking up to Leia's jump spins and a wooze. Yeah, you're not wrong. Used to be 205. Sai, I did notice that. Thanks for pointing it out. thanks for being like, I don't know, man, you're losing viewers. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Why is Leia's back so calming to watch? Well, if I were to pet her right now, she'd get very annoyed with me. She wants me to leave her alone. Don't you, Leia? Are you annoyed with me, perfect girl? Just for a second. Sorry, I'm on my phone and somebody called me. It was just like a... Sorry, that was my fault. Wow, 8 feet tall. You answer questions so sweet of you. Doesn't your wife want to be on camera while you do videos daily? I'm curious. No, that's actually the reason why she's not on camera. She doesn't want to be on camera. My videos get about 1 million views a day. From like all channels. If you add them all up, it's about 1 million a day. And that thought gives her a panic attack. So she's just like, I don't want to be on camera. And that's totally fair. So if she ever wants to be on camera, I'll put her on. But she has said that she doesn't. So she's not. So can she take the BTS of you and your doggos? I mean, she could. She's like very busy. So we do spend a lot of time together, but I'm not usually like making content when we're spending time together. So any more Husky road trips coming soon? So the most recent road trip that we did was up to San Juan Island, which was brutal because I had to wake up. Leia kept me up until like 1 a.m. that night, and then I had to get up at 4:30 in the morning to like drive and make the ferry. So I was running off of like 3.5 hours of sleep, and it just like wrecked me. It wrecked me. Abhishek, you're right. You're right to call me out for that. You are right to call me out for that. But I'm here to tell you, like, 1 million views a day does not equate to $1 million a day. So it has not translated to any sort of monetary success or even independence. So I still very much have a day job. So it's like a neat thing to put on your resume, but it hasn't significantly changed my life in any as far as like day to day goes. In theory, all it's done is really just like put me in danger. But hi, happy you're on alive. Quick favor, can you help other Huskies in shelters? It's becoming a big problem. Maybe highlight some of those Huskies in need of adoption. Fahad, I actually do that all the time on my Instagram and my TikTok. I don't know if you follow me on those channels, but pretty much every day, I will post on stories Huskies in need, because I know that in Texas and Southern California especially, Huskies are being killed in shelters at an extremely high rate. It's really deeply upsetting. So, yeah. I'm mostly on YouTube. Happy you're doing that. Yeah. Sorry. There's just like there's no YouTube content that isn't meant to like live around forever. Do you know what I mean? Whereas like TikTok and Instagram, they've got stories that have a sense of urgency and like time limitedness to them. And YouTube doesn't really have an equivalent for that. What are Leia's and Archership's relationship with your wife like? Good. They listen to her. They don't really listen to me. Is it true that Huskies don't go to all humans and be friends with them? Can they tell the aura of human beings, do you think? Sort of. I will say the only times that Leia has a very good sense of people, And if she's like not feeling a person, I trust her. It's only happened like literally like 2 or 3 times ever, but still, it has happened, and I've been like, okay, I trust you, Leia. Hi, Jonathan. Enjoy the videos. A question I have, but do you think at times that Leia can never settle because of being stressed out, minus wanting treats or having her father be there in all times? I'm not sure. I think it's got more to do with like she's bored than anything else, than like she's an anxious girly, because I have given her, I mean, she gets tons of exercise. She gets so much exercise in a day. So I know it's not like an exercise thing. But I have given her like CBD treats. I've given her trazodone, and like it doesn't really have a big effect on her. Haley, Archer is snoozing under my bed right now. What are your Huskies' favorite things to do when playing with you? Leia's would be to like beat up Archer. Archer's is just like if he gets really excited, he'll nibble on my arm. It's like my favorite thing. Is Simba still next door? Can you give him a boop for me? Yeah, he's still next door. I'll try, Zolo. I'll try. I would love to trust GSD and Mr. Stinky on their judgment of people, but they can't be trusted for most things. That's fair, Bween. Bween, by the way, has two beautiful dogs. Beautiful dogs. We all know the name behind Leia, but Archer's name, how did that come about? Yasmin, from the show Archer, the cartoon show Archer. It's one of my favorite shows. Do you do YouTube sponsors or no? Sai, I'm actively trying to get YouTube sponsors. I've got some long form YouTube videos coming up. There's one this month. I'm hoping to do at least one a month. I would really like to do 2 a month, but like I can't commit to that. I just genuinely don't think I have the time. But I'm working on one like long form YouTube video now. And I'm kind of hoping I can use that and send it to sponsors and be like, hey, you should sponsor my channel because Leia is very expensive. But yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I think Mr. Skunky's beautiful. Wayne, I make no apologies for that. No, she's not. Danielle, she's not managed to tunnel over there yet. Do Leia and Archer sleep through the night typically? Yes. No. I'll go with no. Are you going to set up the kiddie pool on the deck soon? Yeah, it's been very sunny. It's not been that hot. July, it's usually like in the 80s every day here. So July, certainly. But it's like, we've only had like 2 days in the 70s so far. Yeah, probably next month. Abhishek, that was not your reputation. That was not your reputation. Don't talk about yourself that way. Leia, what's your favorite Star Wars movie? What's that? Andor is goated Star Wars? Got it. Leia says Andor is goated Star Wars. So, thanks for streaming your pups. I miss mine, but I enjoy seeing them so much. That's really sweet of you, Mad Dog. I'm sorry you miss your pups. I'm sorry. I hate being away from Leia and Archer. It's bad. I am deeply codependent on them. Haley, Leia is very vocal. Leia doesn't really scream, but she does talk. Archer's pretty quiet for a husky. He does still talk. He does still vocalize, but he doesn't, like, as far as a husky goes, he's pretty atypically quiet. He's the strong silent type, just like his father. No, Top Maverick, she still likes the movies. She still loves the movies. She's just, yeah. Did you add a photo of yourself to the friend's wall the weekend of the wedding? No, I did not. But my friend John did. He brought a photo and put it in the ceiling, which I thought was very funny. I'm Sorry if I already answered this question, or if it's a dumb question, but are Leia and Archer actually related? Sarah, they are actually related. That's not a dumb question at all. They have the same mom, but different dads. They are half siblings. And Leia is exactly 1 year and 3 days older than Archer. I'm still waiting for the 10 hours of Husky sleeping through some thunderstorms. That short was very relaxing. Fan, I don't have that. Here's the thing. I recorded 12 minutes of Archer sleeping in the snow. So I have 12 minutes of Archer sleeping in the snow. And I was thinking, like, I should loop it and add music to it, and post it as, like, an hour-long video. And I kind of, like, curated, like, 28 minutes of music. And I just need to curate, like, an extra, like, 30, 45 minutes of music, and then I'll post it. I will post it, I promise. I don't know what Bionic Odyssey is. What is Bionic Odyssey? It's 1 a.m. here, and I can't fall asleep. Maybe this will help. Marie, do you want me to start doing some ASMR? Would that help? Like, I don't know what ASMR is. Is that it? Is it just weird mouth noises? I don't know. You could do seasonal Husky sleeping ambience videos. Yeah, Jordan, I think I might, actually. Bionic Odyssey is a Lab Rats, Mighty Med, and Family Guy fan series. Well, I know what one of those things is. What are some other YouTubers you enjoy watching, and would you like to collaborate? I don't engage with the content in that way where I think, like, I want to collab with this person. And the YouTube videos that I watch are very different from the YouTube videos that I make. So, like, I watch a lot of, like, board game YouTube. I think the YouTube channels that I watch most often would be Shut Up and Sit Down and No Pun Included. Those are probably the two that I watch most often, and that's literally just, like, board game channels. What else do I like? I really like the Smuggler's Room. He just makes a lot of, like, DIY Star Wars stuff, and I think that's really cool. I don't know how to use tools, but I wish I did. I know of Nala Stomps, Haley, but I don't know him personally. Are you always basically on call for the monsters to do stuff, or do you prompt them at certain times and watch them? Well, Masterstroke, it's yes, I am on call 24/7 for the Huskies. However, because of my work schedule, they're just pretty good at waiting. I've got them pretty well trained now, where they're pretty quiet until like 4:35 p.m. So I probably have another like 30 minutes of this, and then they're like, "You got to take me for a walk." So usually sometime between 4 and 5, Leia will start stirring, and then she is an absolute monster until she gets her walk. But my philosophy, Masterstroke, for making content is I film absolutely everything, and 99.999% of it is super boring. But because I film just like everything, if something cute or funny or novel happens, I'll take that and I'll edit it into a proper video. Any advice for people who just got the first Husky or just dog in general? What is some advice we give? Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm a sleepy boy. Advice is exercise, 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 exercise. And do whatever you can that's sustainable for you. For me, it's walks. If you want to take your dog for a run, that's great. But just exercise is the single most important thing for a dog, any dog. That will give them the highest quality of life and will ensure that they live for as long as possible, which any dog owner will tell you that's what's most important. So, right, Leia? Right, Leia, butt? Oh, that's a good stretch. What was that noise? What was that noise? Oh, I know what that was. Okay. Sorry, that was my fault, Leia. I didn't mean to disturb you. Don't be mad at me. Yeah, go back to sleep. Do you have vocal training? Always enjoy your speaking, singing voice. Well, Lulu, thank you so much. No, I don't have any vocal training. It's just my voice. I'm not a good singer. You betray yourself if you're like, I enjoy your singing. It just means you're tone deaf. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. I'm very good at karaoke. I love karaoke, but yeah, if I were in like a singing competition, I wouldn't place. I'd be out in the first round. Has Leia completed her tunnel to the next door puppy under the fence? No, it just keeps going down. She like has forgot to change directions. He's just naturally talented at luring people into sleepiness. You make me sound so creepy. Hey, from vacation in Norway. Pretty sure the dogs would love it here. I think so too. I've been to Norway. I went on vacation in summer of 2019. I loved it. I would love to go back. Leia, would you like to come to Norway with me? Wouldn't that be so fun, Leia? You're such a good girl. Hello from Norfolk, Virginia. Love your Insta stories. Thank you so much. It's really sweet of you. I recommend Blood on the Clock Tower. I own it. I've never played it. I have it. It's in my basement. It's on my shelf. I've never played it because I can't convince my gaming group to play it. My gaming group's also really small, and I think Blood on the Clock Tower, you need like a minimum of like 7 people. So, but I don't really like those social deduction games. Like, I don't really like Mafia or like Ultimate Werewolf. I'm just kind of like bored with them. Like, I want to play it one time and that's it. But that's why I bought Blood on the Clock Tower, because people were like, "Oh, it's the social deduction game for people who don't like social deduction games." So, what do you think of Iowa? Top Maverick, I don't. I have never been to Iowa. Iowa very rarely enters my thoughts. I know very little about Iowa. I would love to go. Just like, I like visiting places. I have to speculate they've got some sort of deeply unhealthy cuisine that I will find delicious. You know what I mean? Like some dish that's like mayonnaise forward that I'll find so good. Sleeping Leia is the adorable My Thursday Needs. Also, DuckTales is now on loop in my brain. You're welcome. I'm glad that DuckTales is on loop in your brain. Did you answer my question if you've been to Rome? I didn't pay attention. No, I've actually never been to Italy. I've kind of been like everywhere around Italy. I've just never been to Italy. I've been to Monaco, and I've never been to Italy. So yeah. Mayo Forward describes both the cuisine and the people of the Midwest. LOL. Yeah, fair. What age were you when you got your dogs? How did you acquire them, through a pet store or shelter? What were the first couple of days like after getting your dogs? Well, the first couple of days were chaos, but I grew up with Huskies. And so I knew the risk. I knew what I was getting into. Yeah. What game are you streaming next? I don't know, Melissa. I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch tomorrow. I don't know. I was actually just thinking about that. I genuinely don't know what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. We'll see. We shall see. I don't know. Maybe some player stuff, or maybe a game that like I haven't touched in a couple of months. How did you even find out that Leia loved DuckTales? Such a random song to come up. Well, Anthony, I grew up watching the show, and I just kind of hang out by myself all day long because I work from home, and my job is spreadsheets and emails, and I'm just kind of weird, and I just kind of sing to myself. And that song is an earworm, so it's in the rotation of songs that I sing to myself. It's one of like 17 songs that I sing to myself on a daily basis. And I just happened to notice one day that Leia lost her mind for it. And I was like, I wonder if she'll do that again. And the next day I sang it, and she lost her mind. And then it just became a thing. So I wish there was a better answer than that, but that's it. We have a dog in our property in the Balkans. He's a yellow lab, and his name is Jovi. That's really sweet. I like that. He's so fat now. Favorite DuckTales character? Launchpad McQuack, obviously. Obviously. Is there any other answer to that? It's Launchpad McQuack. How did I not know you stream games? Tomorrow, I'm very bad at advertising it. That's how. But I do it on twitch.tv/Siberian Derpskies. I need to make a separate channel for gaming content on YouTube and TikTok. You should go to Rome. The ruins are so cool. Also try the gelato. Yeah, I love gelato. Absolutely goddamn I love gelato. I mean, I don't really have time or money to go on vacation, but I would love to. I might be going to Hawaii in December. My wife wants to run a marathon. She's run a couple of half marathons. She's got 2 more half marathons coming up this year. And she's like, I think I'm ready to try my first marathon proper. And she was like, I was Googling some good, like, first-time marathons. And one of the top recommended ones is in Hawaii in December. And I was like, say less, let's go. I've never been to Hawaii before. I think it would be fun. So, what's my job? Marketing. I own a small marketing agency, which sounds quite impressive when I phrase it like that. But really, it's just me and my laptop. It's me and my laptop and Archer and Leia. Hey, it's actually 2 a.m. in here, but before I go to sleep, I just want to say hi to you guys, and I hope you will always be happy and healthy. You guys really help me to heal my depression. Thank you. Rosgar, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you to say. The feeling's mutual. Sleep well. The Derpskies have a mom? That's good. They seem like a handful. Yeah, rude. They absolutely are. You have no idea. Leia would look beautiful in LA, just saying. Yeah. Did you hear about volcano erupting? No, I didn't. Diet Pepsi drinker. Dream place you'd like to take the Huskies? Ooh, boy. Oof, Kayla, great question. I mean, honestly, well, dream place would be somewhere in the Arctic Circle, like or like Scandinavia, like northern Norway or Sweden, that sort of thing. Who do you do marketing for? What companies? I'm not going to share my client list, but it really varies. I have done marketing for some very big companies. Oh, I'll tell you. Okay, for about 4 years, I managed. This is one I can share because they're not a client anymore. I managed the international marketing, the English language marketing, I should say, for Rio Resorts, RIO. And they're Ryu. I'm sorry. They've been a client for 4 years. I screwed that up. It's RIU. I managed their marketing for 4 years. They're a massive chain. They're like 150 different all-inclusive resorts all over the world. They were one of my biggest clients. But yeah. But I don't work with them anymore. They got a new CMO, and then they fired me. They didn't really fire me. They were just like, our new CMO likes working with this other company, so I went with them. That happens all the time. Went to a Rio resort in Mexico 2 years ago. Well, you might have booked that off of one of my ads, Eric. Anyways, I had a lot of fun interviewing you. I'm going to go out and have fun. Okay, Sai. Thanks for hanging out. I've clicked so fast the moment I saw you were live. I see Leia, but where's Archer? Archer's asleep under the bed, Kyla. Ryu is like sandals. You're right, German girl in the Midwest. Are you from Germany, or are you just like of German descent? Just caught the tail end of that answer. Does your wife ever go running with Archer and Leia? Yes, she does. Archer's not good at it. He gets too distracted. And Leia's really good at it, but she's hurt her knee. So, but last weekend, or not this past weekend, the one before it, I was out of town for a wedding, and my wife took Archer and Leia running every day I was gone. Yes, I'm married, Maverick. No, you cannot meet her. She goes to a different school district. You wouldn't know her. How do you think the monsters will react to a fox, Foxy? I think Leia would lose her mind. She's dreaming. Look at her dreaming. You have a wife? Apparently. People keep telling me that, Big Cat Energy, but I've not actually seen any proof of it. I think it's possible I made her up, or it's like a fever dream or something like that, you know. I wanted to riz you. How sad you were married. Well, you know, my wife's by. We're always looking for a third, so, you know, shoot your shot. I'm from Germany, but grew up in the U.S. Okay, well, then you're from the U.S. I don't know what to tell you. Where'd you go to high school? That's where you're from. Okay? I'm from Germany, moved here when I was 6 months old. Then you're not from Germany. I don't know what to tell you. Get over yourself, German girl in the Midwest. Let it go. I'm just kidding. I really like to be actively antagonistic to my audience. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, she's super, Jessica. She is crazy busy at work right now, so there's no chance in hell she's watching this live. Is it easy for the Huskies to keep up on a run since they're used to a walk? Yeah, they're very good. They're very good. Braden, Archer's asleep under my bed. IMO, you were from the place you have the accent for. Okay, yeah, I think I would genuinely agree with that. Engineer. How many Martian fans in the chat? Great question. Our 18-month-old Husky girl did both her knees recently. 18 months is so young for a TPLO surgery. Oh my God, I'm sorry. So your wife is going to school? This is weird. What? No, she's at work. Does your wife join you and your Huskies on the walk? Not typically. Just she's so busy. My wife doesn't usually get home until after, like, when I come back from a dog walk pretty late. Like, she's like, oftentimes she's gone until like 9 p.m. because she's just so crazy busy. You said she goes to a different school district. That's a joke, Top Maverick. It's kind of a trope where, like, lonely middle school and high school students will pretend to have a girlfriend who goes to a different school district. So it's like, well, yeah, I absolutely have a girlfriend. You just can't meet her. You can't meet her. She's in a different school. That's the joke. It's like a trope. It's like a thing. So, hey, Leia, butt. We're gonna go bother Archer now, okay? You can keep snoozing. Oh, yes, you're so fearsome. Yes, you're so fearsome. I'm so afraid of you. Good girl. That doesn't hurt, by the way. She has never bitten me before. So, I know she looks quite fearsome, but it's all bark, no bite. Handsome boy Archer. The people wanted to see you, Archer. Oh, you don't want to see the people? You don't want to see the people? You don't want to see the people, Archer? I'm sorry, everyone. This is a boring shot. But this is kind of the best I can do. I'm lying on the ground right now. Out. Have a great night. Thanks. You too. Leia's grumbles mode activated. Yeah. The beans for the fans. Archer, the cat. Yeah, he's all toe beans. He's such a good boy. Yeah, I'd say you're German enough for me. Now, if you were like, I'm American. I was born in the Midwest and moved to Germany when I was 6 months old, I'd be like, you gotta let that go. You gotta let that go. My dog grates your dogs. Thank you so much, Ninetails. Greets. Got it. Sorry. Archer hiding the moon sugar from the feds. I mean, yeah. Oh, bug. Look at him. Look at his paws. Are you annoyed with me too? Your sister was really annoyed with me, Bug. I love you, handsome boy. Okay, we're going to go back and bother your sister again because it's hard for me to be on the floor. All right. Y'all got your Archer quota. Now watch. Wait 37 seconds and someone's going to join the live and they're going to be like, where's Archer? It happens all the time. How old are they? Leia is 7 and Archer is 6. How pretty girl? Yeah, you snuck the school district joke in. One of the reasons I love your channel, the drive-by jokes. Thank you, Lulu. I just try to amuse myself. So, Bween, I see what you're doing. Bween, be honest with me. Did you count to 37 before you typed that? I just joined as he left. I'm sorry, Blue. I write 20 decent quips, and he reads the one nonsensical one. Abhishek, I'm trying. I ran out of Adderall, so I don't know what to tell you. I'm doing the best I can here. I'm white knuckling ADHD at the moment. So, yeah. Did you get the Switch too? I did, Edmund. I pre-ordered it. I did the whole thing where like I had like 8 browser windows open and was hitting refresh, and I got one through Target, and they're shipping it to me, but it's not going to arrive until Wednesday. So I paid for one, but it's not here. I don't have it. So, Claire, I don't know why you're laughing at that. That's a literal thing that happened to me. I ran out. I need to get the prescription refilled. It's a whole to-do. I don't know the prescription number because I threw out the little thing because it was like, I don't think I need it. Mario Kart World Stream? I would do that. I'm watching this super late at night. I should sleep soon, but I just cannot resist watching these cuties. Thank you, Orange Sugar. What state are you in? I'm in Seattle, Washington. It's not 2 a.m. for me. I was reading. It's 4:18 p.m. for me. Jessica, I saw you type that the first time, and I intentionally didn't read it. And then you type it out a second time. I'm not reading that, Jessica. You're implying that I'm old. I am not. I am youthful. I am spry. I did read it. I didn't read it out loud. 72 years young, Bween. Okay. Mel on the Rocks hurt me the most by just saying spry. The talent can't be bothered at present. I don't know what we're talking about. You should meet chill dogs who don't want attention first. Just be in the same room. You iPhone or Android? iPhone. I would love to, Zolo. Yeah. I don't think I've ever been to Indiana. Is that right? Oh. I don't think so. Christina, I am not single. I am married, happily married. But my wife's bi, and we're always looking for a third. So, don't lose hope. Is Leia's grandfather's name Atreyu? Yes, Braden. Leia's grandfather's name is Atreyu. Where's Archer? Archer is asleep under the bed, Sonia. Okay, Blue Alpha. Well, you know what you were doing. Himio Katsuki says, favorite national park? I have been to depressingly few national parks. I would love to do a national park tour. Grand Canyon was the one that actually took my breath away, because I was always like, I'm sure it's fine. I've seen pictures. And then I was driving from LA to Florida, and I stopped at the Grand Canyon. And I actually, it took my breath away. I was like, oh, God does exist. It was like, I was like, oh, damn. I finally got a sense of scale for, how insignificant I am, So, yeah. What would rather watch, Stanley Cup final or NBA finals? You know what? I'm 5'9". My dad's English, so I never got into basketball. But I love hockey. I'm a big Penguins fan. I'm just saying, my board game group in Maryland would love to have y'all come play some games, especially Blood in the Clock Tower, as I don't like social deduction games, but like Blood on the Clock Tower. Okay, well, Mel on the Rocks, that's great. Whereabouts in Maryland are you? If you've already said, I'm sorry, I missed it. Because I come to Aberdeen a couple times a year to visit my mommy. Do I watch golf? No, I don't watch golf. Cats. I don't know anything about golf. Baltimore. Oh, cool. I went to UMBC, Mel, and so I lived in Baltimore for 4 years. No, Aberdeen is not an hour away from Baltimore. Aberdeen's 30 minutes north. I'm not buying, but the response got me checking. Respectfully sending a DM for the lulz. I'm in my late 30s, so people aren't worried all along. Well, thank you, Christina. That's very flattering of you. Where Archer? Archer's under the bed. He's snoozing. You and your wife, you should do the Half Dome hike. Oh my God, she's been talking to you. She goes hiking all the time. Every weekend, pretty much, she goes hiking, and I want to go with her, but she wakes up at 4:30 in the morning to go on these hikes, and they're 2.5 hours away. So she wakes up, she leaves the house at 4:30 a.m., and she spends 2.5 hours in the car so that she can get to the trailhead by 7. And I'm just like, I'm not doing that. There goes my whole weekend. And I was like, I will go on a hike with you if we don't have to leave the house before 7:30 a.m. and we can be done with the hike and back home within 7 hours. I think that's completely reasonable. Leave the house at 7:30, we get back at 2:30, and we've done a hike. I think that's completely reasonable ask. And she's like, but none of those hikes are good hikes. And I'm like, well, then I guess I'm not going on a hike with you. I don't know what to tell you. So, Lords says, I just want to say, Leia is so adorable. Thank you, Lord. I think so too, but I'm biased. I visited the Proving Grounds at Aberdeen before they moved the tanks. Yeah, I've never been to the Proving Grounds at Aberdeen. I mean, I've driven past it dozens of times. But I was born and raised in Pittsburgh. My parents moved to Maryland to be closer to me and my siblings. My brother and I lived in D.C. at the time. My brother still lives in D.C., and my sister lives in Philly. So that's why they moved there. Literally, because it's halfway between Philly and D.C. But, yeah. Okay, I live super close to UMBC, and going to the basketball place is an hour due to traffic. Okay, yes, Aberdeen is about an hour from Catonsville. So yeah, that makes sense. Yes. But from like Baltimore proper, it's only 30 minutes. Surely you can waste on one weekend of your life for a hike. It's the waking up at 4:30 a.m. that's the problem, cats. Because Leia doesn't really settle until like 1 a.m. So then it's like, okay, you got 3.5 hours of sleep. Now go for a really long hike. Like, I just can't. I can't do it. Hi, I'm Brazilian fan. Just for curiosity, what's the time where you are? Here it's 5 p.m. It is 4:25 p.m. So I think we're like an hour behind you. Will Miss Butt immediately get zoomies when you sing the DuckTales theme? It really depends. She might be too tired right now. So I think if I started singing right now, she would stir and she might like cry at me annoyingly, but I don't know that she'd get the zoomies. I don't think so, because she's sleeping so peacefully. Spouses make sacrifices for the loved ones. Listen, Himio, I wake up when my wife goes on a hike. I wake up at 4:30 in the morning and I make her breakfast and lunch right then. And oftentimes I will make breakfast for her friends as well, who she goes hiking with. Okay? That's a thing that I wake up, and while she's getting ready for her hike, I am cooking eggs, and I'm making breakfast sandwiches, and I'm making her a peanut butter and honey sandwich, and I'm packing them, and I clean out her water bottles for her water bladders. I do all of this stuff. So don't talk to me about making sacrifices for my wife. All right? All right? I am doing the damn thing, Mel. Thank you very much. Should I get a Husky? They're my dream dog. P. Farrell, I would say if you have... there's like a balance there. If you have a lot of money but not a lot of time, get a Husky. If you have a lot of time but not a lot of money, get a Husky. If you have like little of both, don't get a Husky. Don't get a Husky. Because you don't need a lot of money if you have a lot of time. And you don't need a lot of time if you get a lot of money. But if you don't have a lot of both, or don't have like a good amount of either, then like don't. I spend 24/7 with my Huskies. I basically don't go anywhere, and I work from home. So for those reasons, like it really works. I can devote a lot of time. Jessica, no, I cannot do the kind of hikes that my wife does. She's insane. It's like 4,000 feet of elevation gain, like 13 miles, and she does all that in like 5 hours. Like, no, it's insane. No. I'm very happy to support her. Lulu Moon said, Stellars. How about them Stellars in that? I'm right there with you, Lulu. Yin's guys gone down to John Eagle. Yeah, I can do a Pittsburgh accent. I grew up with it. Well, I didn't have one. I've never had one. But I grew up around it, so. Royal Echo says, you have a wonderful voice, by the way. That's very sweet of you, Royal. Thank you for saying that. Support her from home with silent. Thank you, Abhishek. What iPhone do you have? I don't know. 16 Pro? I don't know. Hi, I love your voice and your Derpskies. Thank you so much, Vulgatha. Highly don't recommend walking my two monsters for 13 miles in flip-flops. Did you do that? Queen, did you walk 13 miles in flip-flops? Why did you do that to yourself? Whereabouts did you get Archer? Our pup, Audrey, looks like a 99% clone from Silent Dog. Communicates by unblinkingly staring into your soul. Stubborn as shit when she wants something. She sounds like an absolute handful in the best way possible. I also really like the name. Adri. For real, though, I'm too type B for that. I respect the outdoors grind. What's your favorite style of music? I really like sad white boy music. It's a. I have to get off. I'm about to fall asleep, and I need my kitty cuddles. Yeah, good for you. Get those kitty cuddles. You've earned them. I don't care about the awful thing that people say about you in chat. Um, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Zolo. It's a joke. Blink 182. Yeah, I mean, like, who doesn't love the sweetness? No, I'm more of a. I'm not in that direction. Not that direction. Not like that. I mean, I don't dislike pop punk. I don't know. My taste in music's all over the place. What did I think of the PS State of Play yesterday? I actually really enjoyed it. I know a lot of people are complaining, but I'm like, what is there to complain about? What is there to complain about? I really enjoyed it. The James Bond from IO Interactive, I'm very excited about. That looks sick as hell. Um, and that looks sick as hell. That's the one that got me the most pumped. What else did they show? They showed something else where I was like, oh dang, I want to play this, but I can't think of what it is now. Oh, the Marvel fighting game looks. I'm not even into fighting games, and that just looked so cool. I loved that art style. The Arc GameWorks Marvel fighting game, like, damn, that looks so cool. Yeah, I was really into the oh, the new Silent Hill F. Silent Hill F looks so sick. Looks so sick. Yeah. Adri. Got it. I like the name. Have you played The Last of Us and or The Last of Us 2? If so, thoughts. Kit, I played The Last of Us. I loved it. I never played The Last of Us 2 because I know there's a part where you have to kill the dog. That's like literally the only reason why I've never played the game. Abhishek, who I think is still in the chat, actually works for Naughty Dog. And I'm constantly picking his brain, like, yeah. Have you played League? No, I've actually never played League. And Arcane Edits. I'm assuming that you have a YouTube channel dedicated to making edits from the hit show League of Legends show Arcane. But no, I've never played League, and I'm super intimidated to get into it. I'm super intimidated because, like, I don't know. I just hear, like, I've never played a MOBA before, and I hear that it's like it's just like hostile to new players. So, what games am I playing right now? I'm still working on Expedition 33. I think I'm at the last boss of Act 2, so I haven't even made it to Act 3 yet. But yeah. I would love to watch you stream The Last of Us 2. I would love to stream The Last of Us 2, but there are only so many hours in the day, you know. Is there enough differences between Discord derp and normal derp? I think so. The reason why there are different levels is so that there's parity across platforms. And because I think it was like, I tried to make the cheapest thing possible. I can't remember why I set it up the way I set it up. But Discord derp will give you access to the subscriber-only channel on the Discord. That's the difference. If you ever been outside your country, what are your thoughts on people who travel internationally with dogs? Do you consider it danger and irresponsible, or you think there's a way it can be done? I mean, I think it's fine. I would love to do it. It's too stressful and expensive for me to do it with Archer and Leia. Yes, I've seen Thunderbolts. I enjoyed it. I did. Walking Dead would destroy your soul. Yeah. Yeah, I've never played the Walking Dead games, the Telltale games, and I've not watched the show actually, but I read all of the comics. I was super into the comics back in like the early mid 2000s. Will you sacrifice your whole life savings to own your Huskies? I know my family has. My Derpski has torn up the floor. Yes. Well, yes. So much of my income goes towards my dogs. It's insane. I want Leia's life. Never been so jealous. She has a pretty good life. I'm not going to lie to you. Is the show different from... Okay, Envy. That's good to know. Are you excited for the new Mario Kart? Saw gameplay today and it looks super fun. Yeah, I'm really excited. Yeah, I hope there's something interesting from the Xbox showcase too. I probably won't watch it live, but yeah. I mean, I walk a lot. I walk Sinley, interesting name. I walk about 7 miles a day with the Huskies. It kind of varies, but yeah, I would say between 6 and 7 miles a day. She come up with the nickname Miss Butt? I don't know. It just kind of happened organically. I think because she's got a real floofy booty. Look at that boot. That boot's all floof. Oh, Kit, you have no idea. You think you know, but you really don't. Archer the Bug is snoozing under the bed. It's just a regular PS5. It's the disc version. It's a launch PS5. So, yeah. All right, everyone, I'm sorry. I got to end the live. I got to get back to work, and then my phone is dying, and I do have to walk them, and I want a charge on my phone because you want me to film stuff so I can make videos for you, etc. We've been going for over an hour, though. That's pretty good. But I actually, you're all on YouTube. I've not posted it to YouTube yet. I will be posting it to YouTube sometime today. I just put out a new video. You can find it on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, or if you just wait a couple hours, I'll put it on YouTube. That has my streaming schedule for the rest of June. I had an issue when I was trying to export it in the horizontal format. It wouldn't export, so I need to go troubleshoot my Adobe Premiere. But yeah, I'll be doing more streams again in the future. Yeah, you can see Archer. I was just gonna go grab some treats. Gonna go give them some treats. Give them one of these things. I think Archer wants one of these things. If I can get it open. Don't know that I can. Leia, I don't know that I can get this open. Oh wait, I did it. I got it open. Here we go. Here we go, Leia Butt. Miss Butt, would you like one of these chicken jerky pieces? Yeah. Oh, good girl. Enjoy. I love you. You're perfect. Never change. All right, let's go see Archer. Let's go find Archer the Bug. Let's go find Archer the Bug. Where's my handsome boy? Handsome boy Archer. I've come to deliver you a treat. Mister, I put it right there. Are you not hungry for a treat? Not hungry for a treat right now? Don't worry, everyone. He'll eat it. He'll eat it. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for hanging out. This was super fun. I really appreciate you. Again, in a couple hours, once I figure out this export issue in Premiere, I will be posting the video to YouTube of my streaming schedule for June. So stay tuned for that. Or you can see it right now on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. And I really appreciate you all. So, yeah, thanks for hanging out. And we'll talk soon. So, bye for now. Bye!